Well, would you get a load of those fancy graphics? This is Chikinfinger's Icy Crown Rush. We had recorded a whole bunch of footage today of a grudge match between my boss, Bubba Solo, and Chikinfinger1, and it's all like Season 3 stuff that they were trying to do, all these icy snow levels, and my boss, Bubba Solo, won. He played so horrible, so absolutely terrible horrible, that he like burned the footage of him or something. So all we're left with is just Chikinfinger, and we'll showcase him going for the crown here on Season 3. And in this event here, it's going to be all Season 3 levels. And Chikinfinger is doing this Tundra run like he's done it a million times. And he says it's his first time ever through these levels, whereas Bubba Solo stayed up last night and played levels for, I don't know, 10 hours, and he was still just totally gosh awful today. By the way, this is Olos A, Bbub. I'm the newest intern here at Bubba Solo Gaming, and, well, oh, did you see that qualification? He just flew in there like a real pro. And there's Bubba Solo. He's really bad, but he made it too, I guess. Anyway, both the fellows got through, Tundra Rush. I don't know why Bubba Solo thought that was so horrible he didn't want you all to see, but you saw it anyway. Anyway, I was almost fired. Bubba Solo went and he looked through my resume and saw that there were a lot of questionable things on there, but I tell you the truth, most of the places I've worked before burned down, burned to the ground. It's nothing I did. Anyway, we're down to Freezy Peak here, and Chikinfinger, he did really well on that last level Tundra run. Let's see if he can repeat here in Freezy Peak. It's a cold place. Oh, starts off with there are boxing gloves trying to punch him in the face. Big old snowballs trying to knock him over, and he is, you know, going against the grain here on this what do you call that? A ramp that's going the wrong way? Ooh, flying through the air and then getting rejected by a mini trampoline. That ain't fair. Well, I know Chikinfinger, and I know that he is resilient. He is one to just keep plodding ahead through these levels until he comes out on top. I've seen it time and time again. And this is his first time ever seeing this level, and I'd say he's at like the midway point or something. He's getting up over this staircase, and now he's got to navigate this area where there are these punching gloves, there are huge balls of snow, and then these trampolines try throwing you off the side. It is rough in here. And Chikinfinger is getting buffeted around quite a bit. I think he's going to be a little punch drunk. It's like he's run the gauntlet with Apollo Creed, trying to smack him in the face. Then there's this section here where you got the conveyor belts going opposite directions, kind of walls between them, and then you get this big old lift up into the air for the grand finale, the finish. It looks like Chikinfinger's going to be, you know, doing okay. He's one of the last to qualify on this level, but he was against like 40 other people. And there's Bubba Solo. He was so horrible on this, and oh yeah, he didn't make it. That was as far as he went in that particular round. And let me tell you, that was like the best he ever did today. He was using his DDR dance pad to get into the festivities of the cold environment. He had ice stuffed into his shorts, and he had iced the DDR dance pad. He kept complaining that his feet were cold or something, but I think he was just terrible. I mean, he was just, and he also complained that his PSVR headset kept fogging up because of the cold atmosphere he was in. He was trying to play in an industrial freezer, and it just didn't work out. Anyway, here's Chikinfinger ready to do Ski Fall, and whenever I see the name Ski Fall, I do think of James Bond, and probably Chikinfinger's going to play like, you know, James Bond, going through these levels like a real awesome hero that he is. Down here at the bottom, you could get 5 points, but he just went through that silver ring and got 2. He went through this once so far and got 3 points. There's 4. If you go through the bronzy looking things, you get 1. If you go through these silver ones, you get 2. And if you go through any gold ring, it's worth 5. And you got to try to get 15 points total. And he's well on his way. He's almost halfway there. There's always an opportunity to get gold at the very last stretch, so, you know, that's pretty easy, especially if you got skills like him. And there's a 2-pointer. All he's got to do is nail this gold ring at the end. Can he do it? Oh, wow, let's look at that in slow-mo. That was beautiful. Ooh, Blue, and look at this technique. And he launches and goes right through the center. Picture perfect. That was awesome. And he was in the top 20% qualified. That's how good he is. He's never seen that level before, and he just crushed it. He just absolutely crushed it. And that's how he played all day in the grudge match. The final score of their grudge match, which we can't televise again because my boss, Bubba Solo, threw out his footage, he scored like 2,000 points. Whereas Bubba Solo scored like, I think, 220 or something terrible. It was just awful. Oh no, this is Snowy Scrap. And on the internet already this thing's earned the nickname Snowy Crap because it's pretty much a terrible team level. The whole point here is to make a huge snowball, although like the ball you're pushing doesn't really change size. I don't know. If you get it to 75%, what happens is you can see like these warty projections on it, but that's like that's the only visual clue along with what's the percentage up top showing you that you're getting anywhere. And I don't know if there's even a good strategy here. We got the folks in blue just pushing this ball kind of every which way. And it seems like the best thing to do is get it over by these punching gloves and then have them knock it across the field and pick up a bunch of percentages. See, they got up to 37, 38%. That's pretty good. 41% just from that boxing glove punching it. So it seems like what you should try to do is get it over the boxing glove. I don't know. It's a terrible level. It's just not good at all. And Chikinfinger's kind of running around showing off for the camera, I think. Looks like they're trying to get it over to a boxing glove to do the punch-a-rooney. They did it again. Now, it looks like Yellow's doing pretty darn well, but it's fairly evenly matched because I don't know if there's much strategy to this. I'd say Fall Guys really screwed up when they put this level in. Team levels are terrible, and this one's like the most terriblest ever of all the team levels of all time. Nothing in the beautiful environment could save this one. Look at that. They just got the warts on their thing. They just got a wart. Did I say they got the warts on their thing? Well, that's what it looks like. Anyway, they're in danger of getting eliminated. If they don't hurry up and get some more pointage, they're going to get eliminated. The bottom team goes home. Oh, that's probably going to help them there. That one punch, if it can just get up to 100%, they'll be solid. And he did qualify. Chikinfinger qualified. His team came through. Good thing he wasn't on that red team. I'm not sure how much he contributed there. He is from Maine, and so he knows a thing or two about playing in the snow and making snowballs. Seems like he did pretty darn well there. Now, it says 13 remain, but no, it's 10 remain, because that was a 5-on-5-on-5. We call that a 5-3-way, where I come from. Oh, here's the Icy Hex. It's called Thin Ice. It's kind of like Hex, only way worse. You know, these new levels, a lot of them aren't very good. You know in Hex how if you fall through a level, then you fall like way down? Well, in this one, if you fall through one layer, you can just jump right back up. So, I don't know. I don't know if that's any good. Plus, it's icy, so it sort of eliminates some of the awesome platforming skills that people have, you know. Just that icy RNG in there can throw you for a loop sometimes. We'll see how Chikinfinger does. He claims he's never won a Hex. I doubt that's true. I bet that he's forgotten because he's pretty much like totally amazing in all video games ever of all time. Well, he's running. He's gone into first gear a little bit. And mostly he's just been running around, though, letting the ice break beneath him. And you see there have been players eliminated. I don't know how that happens. They must just stand still and fall straight down. There's 4 layers of ice, I believe, to start with. And as you can see, you could jump up from a lower layer onto one of the upper layers, so you never really get yourself into too much terrible trouble till the end, unless you're like on a slippery edge or something. I don't know. 3 people have already been eliminated. Now Chikinfinger, he is nervous. I can see his breath on the video feed from his high-rise apartment, and even though he's having his feet massaged by his interns that work with him, what do they call them, apprentices? He still is sweating a little bit from his brow. You can see his breath and he's sweating from his brow. Now that is an interesting juxtaposition of visualizations and physical responses to the environment. And round he goes. He is going for it, and he's staying up high. And I'm not really sure what the best strategy is here. In Hex, there's a lot more cool things you can do, like drop below and take out a whole level underneath somebody who's up above you without them knowing it's even happening. And here, it just seems like you run around and maybe randomly fall through the ice eventually. I don't know. 4 people eliminated. What do you think of Fall Guys Season 3? My boss, Bubba Solo, he hates it, but it's also because he's like been just so terrible at these levels. And I don't think he'll ever get good. He's got already something like 12 hours practice under his belt, and like the best he finishes is top 50. He sent me an email last night saying top 50, top 50. I got top 50 in 4 levels. And I said, well, top 50, try for like getting the golden one, or, you know, top 20% even, aim high. But yeah, anytime he's not eliminated in this season, he just jumps for joy or something and acts like he's the greatest in the world. Whereas Chikinfinger, oh, it's down to just Chikinfinger and this other player. That other player is K3AF5890, and I've heard tell that he is really good. That K3AF5890, he's like one of the best Fall Guys players of all time, and Chikinfinger is going head-to-head with him, and will he be able to do it? He's got all kinds of real estate over here, and oh no! Slow motion. Did this really happen? Did Chikinfinger slide off and go kerplop into the slime? Oh, it couldn't be. He was eliminated. So who won? Was it really? Was it really? Bubba Solo wins. That can't be right. Get out of here with that graphic. It was K3AF5890 is the big old winner. Please click here to subscribe. Click over here to watch more videos in this playlist.